We have treaties today because of the lands that we once had, and I know for the Anishinaabe, we moved from up around Maine area all the way down towards the eastern seaboard. We moved, and as they said when we left there, we numbered in the stars as we were moving, and then we came to these different stopping areas that we stopped at, and different bands and groups of Anishinaabe would go to these different places. And then eventually, as the United States government started formulating itself, they created the Department of Interior. That was created as like a war department, and who was the War Department against? They were against American Indian people that were here. And in that way, and I could see it being chaos, because once they came to meet with the and that way of life was real slow back then. Once they came to meet, and they would sit and they would smoke the pipe with the native people. They would sign documents, talk about things, do the treaties and everything. And on their way back to Washington with their documents, well, then this is when the encroachment started to happen. Things would start happening on both sides, and then new treaties happened to being made again. So, and it's important to remember the treaties, though, because those are part of the things that make us, who we are today, and help us to know what our rights are as First Nations people, as American Indian people, so that we can continue to have a place, for our people, that they can be a part of, and be able to have their tribal policies, and then, eventually sovereignty.